Yo guys, I'm throwing dots.
I'm Vaxity.
What's up? I'm K4MJC08.
Hi, I'm Hayden Bab, and Go Hog Dog, and this is Downfield Podcast.
Alright, what's up guys? I'm throwing dots here with Vaxity 101.
What's up? I'm Go Hog Dog.
And then we got K4JC08.
Present.
Goodbye.
Anyways, so Evan, I just want to let's give everybody in this chat. Let's give Evan a hand real quick for setting all this up.
Yeah, myself. Okay. Thank you.
So Evan, our newest member, and he came on. He made us the intro that you guys just saw. He is doing like everything. He put all this together. He got the Zoom call. Like he is just carrying. So yeah, that was well deserved. We all posted some shorts that had blown up a little bit. And we're all here we're going to do a few categories of NBA, and last we're going to do Super Bowl contenders most likely. But that's just a hint. I'm not going to give away anymore. So Evan, take us away.
Alrighty, so our first segment, we are going to be doing our top 3 NBA players currently. And Cameron, you're going to start.
Luka, because he's averaging 30 points a game.
Is he number one?
He's going crazy. Yeah, he's probably number one. And he's just, I don't know. To me, he's the MVP frontrunner, but I don't know. Number 2, Jason Tatum, probably.
That's a good pick, yeah.
And I really like what he can do. I like that dunk that he had on Christmas Day on Giannis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably got to be Giannis.
Number 5, I feel like they've just improved so much. And I mean, this is coming from a Kings fan, but De'Aaron Fox has improved so much. And I feel like the way he's been shooting, finishing, passing, it's so much like a good player.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4, I mean, I hate this player, but I feel like it's got to go to him. Kevin Durant. Yes, I hate him, and now I know Hayden hates him too, right?
I hate Kevin Durant so much.
What you mean? I like him. He's a Texas Longhorn, so.
Bro, he
Oh.
abandoned this team.
But anyways, so, I mean, that being said, I hate him, but he's got to go to the number 4. The number 3, now, my number 2 is pretty debatable. My number 3 is, it's got to go to him. It's just got to. The GOAT. I'm just kidding. My number 2, this is the unpopular opinion. The number he has put makes me put him here. Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Agree with that.
Balling out. Like, it's crazy.
And the 70 points too.
Yeah,
70. And my number 1 has to go to Luka. He deserves the MVP. Definitely. Most improved player is definitely Donovan Mitchell. He has changed so much. Like, I just want to kiss his performance. Wow. And he's just like so freaking good.
My number 3, I gotta go with Giannis Antetokounmpo because he plays so good. Like he's basically Bucks. I mean, Chris Middleton, he's always getting injured, but Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's just he can just dunk on anyone who he picks. Like he can dunk on 4 people, maybe 5 people for all I know. But yeah, he might be one of the top 10 players when he retires. But this might be debatable. Joel Embiid.
Yes,
Yes, 100%.
Honestly, he can shoot. He can shoot. I'm big, but yeah. And then my number 1 has to be Donovan Mitchell. I mean, he's 71 points. I mean, might be the next Wilt Chamberlain, but 71 points. That's just crazy. I mean,
So I crunched some numbers. Well, actually, never mind. That's for my number 1. So number 3, I have to go with Joel Embiid.
yes,
Kudos
sir.
to him. 26.6 per game. And keep in fact, yes, the game has changed. There are more athletic centers now, but this guy is still a center and he can shoot. And he's averaging more than Harden per game. I mean, that's insane. And I mean, the fact of the matter is that with the Sixers, Joel has been there almost forever. He's been through the ups. He's also been through the downs. And I think he deserves MVP this year. I think Luka or Ja will win MVP next year, but I have Joel MVP this year. My second player, number 2, I have Ja Morant. I hate the Grizzlies. I'm a Warriors fan. I hate the Grizzlies. I hate Ja Morant. But I'm going to have to be non-biased here. 27.2 points a game, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. This guy, he's a point guard, but he's running the floor really fast, jumping, dunking on everybody. He's MVP type of stats and statistics. And I honestly am really mad that he got most improved player last year because that was super disrespectful. That was terrible.
I mean, he deserves a 2K cover over Booker like any day.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
He is not. He's overrated. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
dude,
Now, okay. So my number 1 is tied between Giannis, but also I know this is gonna. You can say whatever in the comments. I'm a Golden State fan. Curry, before he got injured, right now I think it's Giannis, but before Curry got injured, I would say he would be number 1. Listen to me. So I looked at his stats today. He's averaging 30 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 6.8 assists. He's shooting 50% from the floor. And I mean, he's 91% from the free throw line. And I was looking at his unanimous MVP season, and the numbers and the stats are almost like exactly lined up. 30.1 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, 6.7 assists, 50.4% from the field, and 90.6% from the free throw line. Those are almost exactly his unanimous MVP stats. I think he's been playing incredible this season. Right now, currently, this standing, I have Giannis, but before Curry got injured, I would have him on top. And as
There you
Curry
go.
being the number 1 player right now, your boy Afton, Giannis, even said this. Replay the clip.
So that's how I view it. Yeah, I believe that the best player in the world is Steph Curry until the next player.
All right, so our next topic of discussion is going to be our top 3 NBA teams currently.
I gotta go with the Mavericks for number 3. Luka, obviously. But I mean, record doesn't really like they have like 17 losses, but like they've been playing really great. Number 2, like I want to say the Celtics, but like I feel like that's just too like everyone knows the Celtics are always going to be good. And that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to say the 70s, and then my number 1, there's just I'm gonna have to go with Boston. No, they're not number 1 team right now.
Number 3, I just gotta throw it out there. Celtics. Reason being, 27-12, and they have tough opponents in the Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference opponents, I think personally, Eastern Conference teams are a lot higher than Western Conference. There's always like 5 good teams in the Western Conference, and then all of them are like mid, and they all battle the whole time. In the Eastern Conference, I feel like it's always a constant battle between the top 10.
I have it. Okay.
And also, like, they have a near perfect lineup. They had a really good lineup last year against the Warriors in the finals. They have a ginormous starting five. I mean, Marcus Smart is playing the point guard. And
He's a defensive player. He's one of the defensive player candidates of the year. It's
absolutely,
like,
absolutely.
yeah.
And I mean, they have so many key players. And the difference is I'm comparing them to the Lakers. They have so many veterans on that team that they all work together as compared to the Lakers last season. They had so many veterans, but we'll move on. Second, I have the Grizzlies. I mean, they're 25-13. They're 16-9 in the conference, and it's a lot of young, explosive players, and they've still got a lot to learn in the league, but in fact, they deserve to be up there currently right now. I feel like they will be passed in the West at some point this season once it gets past All-Star weekend. But right now, I got to go with the Grizzlies. My number one, Hayden, you said this earlier, I've got the New Orleans Pelicans as my number one. Reason being, they are 24-14, 16-9 in the conference, 17-14 at home, and I think Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, and CJ McCollum is a really good trio.
Maybe
Zion is out right now.
Yes,
Pelicans-
He'll be
Zion is out right now, but even Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum. I mean, I think Brandon Ingram is a fantastic player, and he plays very well a lot of the time. He's one of those players who started down and kind of gets back up. But they also have a lot of young stars. They have like Alvarado, they have Trey Murphy, Jackson Hayes, Devontae Graham, and Zion before he got injured was having 26 points per game. And so they're only number 3 in the West right now. But as total performance and team building wise, I think I have Pelicans at number 1.
I agree.
And then how about Cam? You go now.
All right. So number 3, I got the Denver Nuggets.
Wrong. I'm kidding.
They are number
I'm-
1.
I could say whatever you want in the comments. Reason being, Nikola Jokic is having a good year once again. I mean, he's helping this team out. 25 points a game, 10 rebounds averaging a game, 9 assists, which is really good for a big man.
Absolutely.
Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon have been helping a lot too. They've been helping
Mhm.
a lot with that offense and defense. Next up, I got the Mavericks. Luka is he's just crazy. Like I think he's mainly the reason why they're winning, but they also have a good coach, Jason Kidd. And then number 1, I think it's a little obvious, but I got the Celtics because you got just 3-star players, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, a good duo. Good.
And I mean,
chemistry.
their center, Robert Williams III. He's not even bad. He's one of the most underrated centers in the league.
100%.
First off, I mean, I don't want to say it, but I kind of have to. It's got to be the Kings.
I mean, I like.
I half agree.
I mean, it's like, listen.
Yeah.
Honorable,
No, hear me out.
Yeah,
honorable mention.
Shut up.
All right.
Devontae or Sabonis, he has put up some. He is leading the league in rebounds total. He is leading the league in rebounds currently, which, in my opinion, for Devontae Sabonis or whatever his first name is, it's insane. And on top of that, putting up double-digit number points that's in the 15 to 20 range, that's insane. De'Aaron Fox, I mean, we already know he's such a threat. I mean, even in the air and on the floor, he has put up some amazing numbers, and I can't believe it. Now I know Hayden's going to give me the mean stare. Malik Monk has put up some amazing freaking numbers. Now, as much as I don't like him, he has put up amazing numbers, like 30 points, and then another guy on the team getting 30 points, and then Kevin Huerter averaging 25 a game. And it's like he came out of nowhere, and it's just like him doing that is just helping the team out. But number 2, it's so tough. I mean, I gotta go with the 76ers.
Yeah.
I mean, they started out at like they were like number 5 out of the playoff, like the power rankings, and now they're all the way up to number 2 and 3. It's like Joel Embiid has really stepped it up, along with James Harden and everybody else. And Tyrese Maxey has really stepped it up too. I mean, you just got so much talent on that team. It's kind of hard for them not to be good. Third place for number 1 would probably be the Pelicans. Then I would have to go with the Mavericks. And then I'm going with the Boston Celtics. I mean, you just kind of have to go with them.
Next segment we got is our top 3 Super Bowl favorites. And
I mean, it's so tough. There's so many good teams out like in the division or the divisions. Jeez. I mean, my number 3. I mean, I'm going with the Eagles. Me and Hayden had them at the very start of the year, and they're still doing good. I mean, I have to go with the Eagles. I don't want to put them higher.
let's start it off. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for saying this. If it wasn't going in order, this sounds terrible. This is I am a diehard Cowboys fan, but this is actually my unbiased opinion. I know everybody hates the Cowboys, but I have Cowboys as my number 3 for Super Bowl favorites. One, because I really want them to win the Super Bowl, but they're 12-4. They're second in the NFC East, and yes, even though they didn't have Jalen Hurts, they just beat the Eagles on Christmas Eve. Big win for them, and it's just they're playing really well, and Dak and CD as them. CD having to step up to the top receiver with Cooper going down and Gallup being injured for the first portion of the season. I think they have a loose shot, but I just want to put it in there.
I'm gonna go with the dark horse team. They're not in the playoffs yet, but the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, you're doing that because of bias. That's the second favorite team.
Nah, they haven't been.
Dude, what's
Gino-
going on? What's going on?
No. They've been really, and like they should have more wins right now. Like they should. In my opinion, like they should.
I love the Seahawks, but I don't think they're a favorite. I mean, my second favorite team is the Lions. Okay, I'm not going to put the Lions up there because I know whenever it comes to clutch moments, they can't go through.
I'm gonna fully. All right, who's next?
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3.
Say it.
It's a 2-way tie between 2 teams.
Who are they?
Between the Cowboys and the Chiefs.
Number 2. I mean, I'm going to be flat out honest. The Chiefs. I mean, as you could tell, I love the Chiefs.
At number 2, I got the Chiefs. Reason being, I thought Chiefs were not going to do particularly well this season. I thought they're going to do okay. Not very well. And they're 13-3. They're 13-3. They're first in the AFC East.
Probably the Philadelphia Eagles. I know they're the best team right now, but they've been kind of on the struggle bus for you.
I'm going to be honest, I can just smell like overrated. I can just smell it. Whenever I see the Eagles, all I smell is overrated.
Number 2, Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, I don't know if I could get hate for this. I could
No.
people in the comments, but I mean, Joe Burrow, I think he's doing awesome. Joe Mixon.
No.
And those 3 wide receivers, Joe Burrow's like he's not like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is focusing on one. And Joe Burrow, he's focusing on all 3. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, those 3. And I think Hayden Hurst is doing pretty good too.
And yeah, the Bills. I mean, I hate that team. I hate that team. Okay, I'm sorry. I freaking hate that team.
I got Buffalo Bills. Now, I also hate the Buffalo Bills, but over a couple of seasons, these past 2 seasons, I've really started just not to fall in love with Josh Allen, but to start appreciating him a little more. Bills are 12-3, first in the AFC East. And they have Josh Allen. I think he's a fantastic quarterback. Yes, him being on the Bills doesn't make me like him a ton, but I still think he's a really good quarterback.
Cheap. I mean, Patrick Mahomes running the MVP trophy. No, star receivers. I mean, they're not like star receivers. He's just making them look good.
All right, as much as I hate this team, and I mean,
It's the Eagles. It's the Eagles. It's the Eagles.
but I'm not sure about it because of this is gonna spoil. I got the 49ers.
What?
Oh, Brock Purdy.
No,
Yes, sir.
I'm
The
trying.
Purdy Niners. It's the Purdy Niners.
No, but no. I'm still questioning it because Brock Purdy, he's young. He doesn't know that much. But here's the thing:
Purdy Niners.
Brock Purdy, he's doing good. Christian McCaffrey, I'm sorry, Hayden. I'm sorry for your loss. The Jaguars, I think they could really upset the Chiefs, and I think that, I'm not saying.
I mean, as a Chiefs, like a diehard Chiefs fan, I'm not disagreeing with you because in the NFL today, anything can happen. Except the Colts beating the Jaguars at home, that can't happen. But anything can happen. It's just like, you think your team's gonna do really good, and then you end up losing to the freaking Giants.
Like us versus the 49ers last year, I think we were.
Oh my gosh, dude, I hated that game.
Jacksonville Jaguars, they could honestly see them. I could see them going to like the division, the AFC Championship because I know this team. I don't care if they are crappy. They started crappy, but they're a dangerous team. Trevor Lawrence he's underrated. He's a good quarterback.
I want to add something about Trevor Lawrence. I am a huge Arkansas fan. Even when I lived in Texas, I was a big Arkansas fan. But when we moved here to Arkansas, that was when Trevor was on Clemson, and I watched him for 2 years when they played Ohio State back to back. And I followed Trevor, and when he got drafted by the Jags, I was like, he started off kind of slow, but he's really grown as a player, and he is 100% underrated.
First year, Urban Meyer was his coach, so
I wanna add something to that Jaguars hot take, something relatable, because it could happen. Because remember was it the 6 seed Titans or something in 2020 or 2020?
Yeah, I remember that.
All the way to the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Plus,
Trevor Lawrence can fight. I remember this is like one of the most top games I've seen. It was the year when it was Clemson versus Ohio State. Clemson, I think, was the number 3 seed. Ohio State was number 2. And so the running back, J.K. Dobbins, I think J.K. Dobbins for Ohio State, he was going crazy that game. They were up at halftime, 2 touchdowns. They opened the third quarter, and Trevor Lawrence gets popped. And 2 plays later, he runs for a 60-yard touchdown, and then Clemson comes back to win the game.
I watched that game.
So no matter what happens to Trevor in the playoffs, I know he's gonna fight through every team he plays for.
Okay, guys, I'm throwing dots again. Pray for more Hamlin. Cameron, what do you want to say? Our KC4.
Yeah. It's our year. I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right.
Not again.
Luka on top.
Signing off. I'm Vaxity. Curry, get free injured soon, please. We need you badly.
Buccaneers, make sure to choke horribly in the wild card,
please.
Okay, now let's run Hayden's funny outro.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm Go Hog Dog Hayden. I want to thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the video. What?
And then that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more podcast videos. We're signing off. Peace.
Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until